The photograph was almost 40 years old. She found it inside an old wooden box while cleaning out her mother's house. An older woman stood beside a little girl, both dressed in clothes from another time, but she didn't recognize the child. She had seen hundreds of photographs of her mother, yet she had never seen this little girl. She turned the photograph over. 3 words were written on the back: "Never forget her." Who was this girl? She searched through old drawers and boxes, finding faded letters and photographs, but nothing explained the mystery. Then she found an old address. The next morning, she drove there. The house stood at the end of a quiet road. The paint was faded, and weeds covered the path. Behind an old stone wall, she discovered a small metal box. Inside was another photograph, and beneath it was a letter. She recognized the handwriting immediately. It was her mother's. "If you ever find this, I hope you are old enough to understand." Her mother wrote about being separated from her family as a young child. She wrote about loneliness, fear, and growing up wondering if anyone remembered her. Then came the words that changed everything. "The little girl in the photograph is me." She stared at the picture through tears. The mysterious little girl was her mother. Suddenly, the woman who had raised her seemed different. Behind the strong mother, she knew, was a frightened child who had once lost almost everything. The letter continued, "When I had you, I made a promise. You would never wonder whether you were loved. You would always have a home." Tears filled her eyes. Suddenly, so many memories made sense. Why her mother worried whenever she was late. Why she saved every birthday card. Why she always held her daughter a little longer when saying goodbye. It wasn't control. It was fear. Fear of losing the person she loved most. Her mother had carried a painful past, but she refused to pass that pain to her daughter. Instead, she turned her pain into love. Before leaving, she found one final photograph. It showed her mother as a young woman holding a newborn baby. Her. On the back were the words, "I lost my family once. I will spend my life making sure my daughter never knows that." Feeling, she held the photograph close and whispered, "I understand now." Her mother had turned pain into love and made sure her daughter always knew she belonged. Sometimes the secrets we carry aren't meant to hide the past. They're meant to protect the future.
Found an old photograph and found my mother's story.